Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're about to dive into transforming your ServiceNow platform capabilities through strategic scripting and automation excellence. The title of our presentation is Mastering ServiceNow Scripting, Essentials and Best Practices. Over the next few slides, we'll explore how to unlock the full potential of ServiceNow by leveraging powerful scripting techniques and best practices. So let's get started. Strategic scripting is truly a powerful tool in ServiceNow. It allows us to customize workflows, implement complex validations, and craft user interface behaviors that really enhance the overall user experience. The key here is finding that sweet spot, balancing custom scripts with the native capabilities of the platform. This ensures we maintain optimal performance without sacrificing flexibility. While ServiceNow offers a robust set of out-of-the-box features, scripting takes it a step further. It unlocks the full potential of the platform, enabling us to create sophisticated workflows that are perfectly aligned with our organization's unique processes. Custom automation isn't just an add-on, it's a way to tailor the platform precisely to our needs. So, why do we script in ServiceNow? Because it gives us the power to go beyond standard functionality and build solutions that are both efficient and tailored to our specific requirements. It's about making the platform work smarter for us, delivering better results and a seamless user experience. In this slide, we see that both environments, client-side and server-side, use JavaScript, but they serve very different purposes. It's crucial to understand where your code should run, because that impacts the efficiency, scalability, and security of your solutions. Server-side scripting, which runs on ServiceNow servers, is mainly responsible for processing background jobs and workflows. It manages integrations with external systems, enforces business rules and policies, and handles database operations and queries. Think of it as the backbone that ensures data integrity and manages complex business logic behind the scenes. On the other hand, client-side scripting runs directly in the user's browser. It's designed to enhance the user experience by providing instant feedback. For example, it validates user input in real time, controls form behaviors like onload, onChange, or onSubmit events, and creates a more dynamic interaction with the form itself. Understanding these two scripting worlds, client-side versus server-side, is fundamental because it helps you decide where to place your logic for optimal results. Server-side is best for heavy lifting, security, and data management, while client-side is ideal for immediate, interactive responses that improve user engagement. Recognizing these differences is key to building efficient, scalable solutions within the ServiceNow platform. Let's start by looking at UI policies and actions. These are declarative, point-and-click controls, and they should be your first choice when you want to customize how forms behave. They're simple to set up and don't require complex coding, making them ideal for quick adjustments. Moving on to script includes, these are used to create reusable server-side functions. Think of them as building blocks for your code, helping you promote modularity, maintainability, and consistency across your instance. Whenever you have logic that needs to be used in multiple places, script includes are the way to go. Next, we have business rules. These are powerful for automating database operations, enforcing data integrity rules, and triggering actions whenever records are inserted, updated, or deleted. They run on the server side and help ensure your data stays accurate and consistent without manual intervention. Finally, client scripts are perfect for customizing form interactions, field validations, and providing immediate user feedback. They run directly in the user's browser, so they're great for enhancing user experience without needing server round trips. Overall, understanding when to use each of these script types helps you build effective, efficient, and user-friendly ServiceNow applications. Now, let's take a closer look at how we can use glide record to work with incident data. In this example, we create a new glide record object for the incident table. Then, we add a query to filter incidents with a priority of 1, which typically indicates high-priority issues. After executing the query, we loop through each record that matches and log its number. This demonstrates how powerful and straightforward it is to query and process records dynamically. Moving on, I want to highlight the quick example here. It illustrates a client-side form control API, which allows us to manipulate form fields safely and reliably, without relying on fragile DOM manipulations. This API helps us keep our forms consistent and future-proof. Next, we have GlideForm or GForm, which serves as your gateway to various system utilities. It provides functions for logging, user alerts, debugging, and date-time operations, key tools for building robust applications. Then there's Glide System, or GS, which is central to querying and manipulating database records on the fly. It enables us to read, create, update, and delete records with precision and control, all dynamically. Finally, at the core is Glide Record, the foundation of all platform scripting in ServiceNow. Its classes and methods simplify complex database operations, turning them into easy-to-use commands. Overall, the power of the Glide API lies in its ability to provide a comprehensive, streamlined toolkit for all your scripting needs, making your development process both efficient and reliable. Let's talk about how to make our ServiceNow scripting more robust and maintainable. First, breaking complex logic into reusable script is a game changer. It promotes code reuse, makes testing much simpler, and significantly eases ongoing maintenance for your development team. Next, when it comes to manipulating the DOM, avoid direct methods. They tend to create brittle code that can break whenever there's a platform update. Instead, use GlideForm methods, which ensure your scripts stay compatible and future-proof across different ServiceNow versions. Now, moving to UI configurations. UI policies are your friends here. They offer a declarative way to control field visibility, whether a field is mandatory or read-only. They're faster to implement, easier to maintain, and don't require deep coding skills, making them ideal for many scenarios. Finally, be cautious with global scripts. Since they load on every page, they can cause performance issues. Instead, use targeted client scripts that run only where necessary. This approach helps keep your system responsive and efficient. By following these best practices, you're setting up your ServiceNow environment to be more reliable, easier to maintain, and better prepared for future updates. Let's now focus on monitoring the performance impact of our scripts. It's important to check for conflicts with existing scripts to avoid unexpected issues. Make sure to verify the execution order of your scripts, because that can affect how everything runs. Validating field change triggers is also key. This ensures that your scripts respond correctly when data changes. Don't forget to test all form load scenarios, so you know your scripts work properly in every situation. A helpful tip is to always wrap your server scripts in try-catch blocks. This way, you can handle errors gracefully and prevent silent failures, which are often tricky to diagnose later. When working with background scripts, test the server logic in isolation first. This helps ensure everything works before deploying it live. Using the client script tester is a great way to simulate form events without manual clicking or data entry, saving time and reducing errors. Review your system logs, including GS, log, GS, info, and GS error, to trace the execution flow and spot issues early. The script debugger is another powerful tool. Set breakpoints and step through your server-side code in real time to identify where things might be going wrong. Remember, effective debugging is essential for delivering reliable scripts. ServiceNow offers these built-in tools to troubleshoot and validate your code thoroughly before deployment. Mastering these techniques will help you create robust, dependable scripts that perform well and are easy to maintain. Now, let's look at how this automation truly impacts our business. By eliminating manual triage time, we can respond more quickly to incidents, reducing delays that often happen when tasks are done manually. This also helps us minimize human error, which is critical for maintaining accuracy and consistency. When we assign priorities automatically, we ensure that every incident gets the right level of attention, no matter how many issues we're dealing with, thousands, in fact. This consistency directly improves our overall IT service delivery quality. As you can see, the system automatically assigns priorities, which means faster response times and better adherence to service-level agreements. This is essential for keeping our operations smooth and reliable. Now, how does this work? The script dynamically determines the priority based on a set of rules that consider impact, urgency, and business criticality. This makes the process smarter and more adaptable to different situations. The Calculate Priority step involves querying related configuration items, like affected services and users, to gather context. This helps the system understand the bigger picture and assign appropriate priorities. And all of this is triggered automatically when a new incident is created in the system. The business rule kicks in immediately, activating our automation without any manual intervention. To bring this all together, let's look at a real-world scenario. Here, scripting transforms incident management by making it more efficient through intelligent automation. It's a practical example of how these concepts work in action, streamlining workflows and improving response times across the board. Let's talk about the importance of keeping our scripts well documented. Proper documentation helps future developers, including ourselves, understand the intent, the logic, and any dependencies involved. This clarity is essential for effective collaboration and smooth maintenance down the line. Now, moving on to input validation. It's critical to always validate and sanitize user inputs thoroughly. Neglecting this step can lead to data corruption, security vulnerabilities, and unpredictable system behavior. Troubleshooting these issues later can be quite challenging, so it's better to get it right up front. Next, consider the user experience when writing scripts. Synchronous operations that force users to wait can be frustrating and harm productivity. Instead, we should use asynchronous patterns, scheduled jobs, or event-driven architecture to keep interfaces responsive and users engaged. Finally, I want to emphasize that we shouldn't jump straight into custom scripting as our first solution. ServiceNow offers many declarative features like workflows, UI policies, and data policies that can often meet requirements without writing code. Overscripting can introduce technical debt and increase maintenance complexity, so it's best to use scripting only when necessary. By avoiding these common pitfalls, we can build more reliable, secure, and maintainable systems that serve our users better and are easier to support over time. Start scripting today and unlock the full potential of your ServiceNow platform. View scripting as a powerful tool that can truly transform your IT workflows. Remember, each script you write helps you build expertise, which in turn amplifies your impact on the platform and even supports your career growth. Embracing continuous learning is key. Don't forget about the ServiceNow community. It's an invaluable resource where you can learn from peers, get answers to tough questions, and discover creative solutions to common challenges. I highly encourage you to join the community and engage actively. Additionally, requesting a personal developer instance, or PDI, is a great way to experiment with real scenarios, test out new techniques, and build your confidence, all without risking your production systems. Make it a habit to visit the ServiceNow developer site regularly. There, you can study API references, watch training videos, and stay up to date with new scripting features in each release. Ultimately, your next step is to become a ServiceNow scripting pro. Keep practicing, keep learning, and leverage all these resources to elevate your skills. This ongoing journey will unlock new possibilities and ensure you're making the most of your ServiceNow platform.